where on a chart we try to make informed guesses of where buyers and sellers are. So this is Nifty on a daily time frame, and these are the lines we drew yesterday. As you can see, Nifty has taken support perfectly at the level we have drawn at the top of this fair value gap, and was a consolidating day after this big move. Let's see what's our analysis for today. So as usual, let's go and delete all the lines and rectangles that we drew yesterday and start afresh. On the monthly time frame, Nifty is bullish on a monthly time frame. Why is it bullish? Because it has created a higher low from the previous low. So this is a new base that the buyers have set, and this was the previous high that the sellers had set. So let's draw a line on both these levels. Previous ATH, as you can see, once again, big sellers selling off previous ATH. Let's draw it on a thicker line, and the important support level is that needs to be protected. That should not be touched is previous swing low. Two levels. Going over to the weekly time frame. On a weekly time frame, I said I was not sure. So let's see what's the bias now. I still am not sure. This high is protected. It has not been breached. As you can see, there was a huge sell-off just below this high. So does it look like a lower high is forming? We don't know. We'll have to wait for another week and a half for weekly candle to close. So this was the order block, the midpoint of which was respected. And there are no important levels to draw here. And the weekly bias is not sure. On a daily time frame, this was where it was interesting because we had a fair value gap that had developed here. I'm drawing that once again. Yesterday's candle took perfect support on this fair value gap, and also this one flat top candle that I wanted to mark that also acted as a support. So it's a confluence of two important levels. A flat top is a big seller. It was invalidated with a huge gap up. So all the stop losses turned into buy orders, and these buy orders are what is supporting Nifty right now. And then there's a fair value gap. Again, this Nifty has not got fair value in this gap. So those orders is the confluence of two important levels of buyers. Is a huge liquidity area. That's why Nifty is eating the liquidity in this area. And after the liquidity is done, it may fall or it may take off. Depends on who wins here. Going over to the 4-hour time frame. Oh, sorry. On the daily time frame, is there a bias change? No, nothing right now. We need another day, at least, to see if there's a bias change. On a 4-hour time frame, this was a low and this is a higher low. So on a 4-hour time frame, Nifty has become bullish. I wrote nullish. Bullish. And is there an important level to mark? There is a flat top here. Well, I wouldn't want to mark it up. So it's a far away flat top. Now going over to the hourly time frame. On an hourly time frame, what is the bias here? Let's look at this high that has been taken, this low, and there is a higher low. So interestingly, hourly has also become bullish. Who was pulling Nifty down today? It was, I believe, Nifty IT. The Anthropic release of an agentic coder led to a huge slide in so many of those IT stocks, because that is exactly the job that our IT companies do. For the Western companies, that is coding services, and Anthropic has launched an agent that does exactly that. So it basically questions the relevance of our companies, and their existence is being questioned. So let's see what happens in the days to come. Interesting times. So the near term bias is bullish, the others are not sure, and the long term bias is also bullish. That's all for today. Once again, I'm not a certified analyst, so whatever I say here is only for education purpose. Thank you.